What's up, my friends? It's time to talk about AMD stock. Okay, we got earnings coming up February 4th. This stock price is still way down from where it was. At this point, I see more upside than downside, okay? For downside, maybe it goes to $100. Okay, I can't see it going much lower than that, but you never know, of course. It'll depend on earnings, but I do expect them to have a much better earnings report. Last report, I remember it looked bad because their free cash flow was way down. Part of the reason the stock sold off, okay, among other reasons, but I think that's going to improve. And I wouldn't bet against Lisa Su personally, guys, okay? She took over this company when this stock was when people thought it was going to go out of business. And I'm not going to bet against her, okay? And she's Jensen Huang's cousin too, which this girl, I listened to her talk and she is constantly looking forward, just like Jensen Huang. She wants to remain competitive against NVIDIA, and she's doing the acquisitions necessary to, keep up with NVIDIA. Okay, plus they're still taking market share, remember, from Intel with the CPU side. Now, I know that side is kind of slowing down, and that was part of the reason the stock sold off. But if you guys have the time frame, if you're patient, you're a long-term investor, this company is not going to go out of business. It's only a matter of time before they rebound. And that's why you got to look for these opportunities when everyone's negative on a quality, profitable name like AMD. Again, everyone prefers NVIDIA, I get it, but just know AMD is going to be fine, and their customers want them to succeed because they're bringing down the price of these GPUs out there, because NVIDIA does charge a lot. And so I believe AMD is going to carve out market share no matter what the naysayers say, okay? And I know people are worried about this high price to earnings ratio that they have. But again, if you only base it on valuation, then you miss some of these high growth stocks. This is what Dan Ives always talks about, right? Any, good company at some point is going to have a high PE ratio, and you have to believe, obviously, they're going to grow into that, right? And AMD is one of those companies I believe that they will, because their data center part of their business is making up more and more of their revenue. And so that's why their numbers are going to start looking better, guys. And it was just one earnings report, okay? So I think that they're going to right the ship. They'll get back on track. Okay, like I said, the downside, maybe it goes close to 100, but the upside is a lot more than that. And so I like the risk reward of AMD. It's worth going along with this company, in my opinion.